is to, using a pencil or a pen, preferably a pencil, I'm going to ask you guys to look at the two drawings that I'm giving you. I'm giving you one, I believe, of Karnak, and I'm giving you one of the White Temple. Okay? So this is the White Temple that you're looking at there, and this is the plan of Karnak, I believe. Let me see. Yes, Karnak. What you are to do is to create an overlay, okay? And the very first thing that I need you guys to do is to maybe register where the building is underneath it. And so to do that, you're going to kind of draw lines in a few places so that later on you know that it lines back up. Okay? So I'm kind of going in different corners and, you know, showing where it is. So now if it gets moved like this, I can always take it back and go, let's see, it lines up about there. Did you guys notice that? Could you guys see that in the drawing? No?
Barely.
All right. Hey, get your lazy butt up. Let's see if we can't get a little closer.
You were fired. I was rescheduled.
Yeah, I was.
So hold it right about there.
Whoa.
Reach up here and put your arm on here.
Is this one?
I'm gonna be technology, man.
All right, so use me, young lady.
These are yours.
Thank you. Leave that there. Okay, so you got that? Let's open that moves. So now let's see if we can see that or not, okay? So if I move this, right, you guys hopefully can see these little lines, right, are used to realign it to the edges, okay? So what I'm looking for you guys to do is we spent some time the other day out in front here talking about lines of axes and how lines of axes are used to organize things. Okay? So what I want you guys to do is I want you guys to use some form of a straight edge, and I want you to use that center line, which is a long line with a dash in between, to tell me where the lines of axes are. So I'm going to kind of do one for you, and then I'm going to let you guys continue from there. Okay? So for example, there is a line of axes right here. Okay? So you see where it is in relationship to the stuff that's around it, right? So there's one line of axes there. Tell me if you see other lines of axes that are being used maybe as a line of symmetry, right? Remember, symmetry is exactly two things in one direction. Now this one's pretty easy because it doesn't have a lot of, you know, a lot of stuff in it. This one, on the other hand, is a different story because this one has lots and lots and lots of stuff. Okay? And sometimes the lines of axes are being used to turn a corner. So sometimes the line of axes will be a line that's running to a point, and then it actually gets to that point, to a marker, and it changes direction. Okay? So that's going to be one of your homework assignments, is going to be to use your overlays, okay, and show me where the lines of axes are. Don't forget, when you do this, make sure you put in some sort of registration corner markers. Okay, go ahead and stand that back up. Oh. That's it, just set it down, it's fine. Let me point it up so it's not looking at my belly. Get in my belly. Huh? Okay, any questions? Okay, you guys, oh, I'm sorry, Carl, I saw you raise your hand. Question?
So we have to do both.
You have to do both, yes, you are doing both. It's right here. There's this big pile right here. Yay. I'm going to give that to you guys too. Unfortunately, it printed, there's a page that's got nothing on it, and then there's the page I want you to get. So you guys are going to have to dig through these things to get to the ones that you want. So let me have the scrap paper back so that we don't throw it away. All right? So it's like every other page is you're going to get what you want, the other ones are not. Okay, now, as I mentioned to you guys, what? As I mentioned to you guys, there is no formal class next week. All right? But you guys still will have reading and homework. Okay? I will let you know through Canvas if you need to show up to this room or not.
Why is
He's already going to be like, well, wait a minute, you're not going to be here. Right?
We're getting
I like that look. And it's like, what? Gail Fields will be here. So, you guys are all like, oh no, oh my God. I thought we were getting a free day and now we've got to come to school.
We're not going to get any seats, that's what you're saying.
Oh, maybe. Please check Canvas. There's a good possibility that I am going to be the benevolent king that I am and let you guys have the day off. There's also a possibility that I'll be a totalitarian dictator, right, and make you come in. So you have to check Canvas if you. You have to check Canvas for sure for your homework and reading, because there will be homework and reading, and your preview of Greece. Okay, tomorrow you guys you do not have a field trip if you are interested in coming. The event that I told you guys on the first day of class is called Points, Places, and Meanings. It is a required event for anybody that's in studio. So there'll be, I'm guessing, something on the order of Points, Places, and Meanings right here. So it's extra credit, it's not required. I don't know why it says required. Shouldn't say required. Okay. But you guys are invited to come if you want to. Basically what it's going to be is we're going to sit down and have tacos together.
Hell yeah.
And just hang out for 3 hours from 11 to 2, right? And the faculty, the various faculty of the department, and I believe one guest from Cal Poly is going to talk about a point or a place in their life that was meaningful to them. The presentations will be no more than about 5 minutes and very informal. Yes? 11 to 2. I don't know why I said that. Anyway, it's in room 2220. If you guys want to come, you don't have to. Okay?
So are you going to have videos for next week? May?
You're going to have to check Canvas to see if I do or don't.
What a tease, man. What a tease.
I'm just saying.
What a tease.
Sorry, I have a question here, you noisy bastards. I'm making too much noise. I'll be there. I'm one of the speakers. You don't have to go. If you want. All right.
See you later.
He's not.
Wow.
Oh, wait, stop!
No, fuck that. I
Nobody
got
leaves. I need to take roll. I forgot about that. Damn it.
Mark, he knows you're here, Marco.
Marco. I know you're here, Marco.
Marcus Aurelius.
Marcus Aurelius might. Attendance. Let's see what happens.
Make sure you don't mark me late.
Yeah, like you're always late.
I'm not late. I saw you, Pat. You saw me again.
I was here before you.
Doesn't mean I'm late.
Don't give me your stuff. I was here before
Oh,
you.
you're still recording, by the way.
Oh, doggone it.
Shit.